take a second to think about it. What motivates great people to do great work? What is the thing that they really need, intellectually, emotionally, professionally, to be awesome at their job? Okay, now take 30 seconds. If someone sitting next to you, share your answer to this question. What motivates great people to do great work? We'll take 30 seconds, then I'll bring it back. Go. Turn to the person next to you. That's a good one. What else? Passion. Passion for the topic. Go, shout it.
Inspiration.
Money. Did I hear éxito? Éxito.
Inspiration.
Recognition.
Inspiration.
Inspiration. Say it again. Love. Ability to have impact. Challenges. Challenging work experience. Challenging. I like that. Projects. What do you mean?
Freedom.
Okay, freedom. I like freedom. All right. So those are all great answers. Sometimes fear. Fear can motivate you a little bit. It's interesting. What context is fear a good motivator? It's an interesting question for another time. Here's how we think about the answer to this question. And here's how we try to distill all of your great answers into a single word. Transformation. We believe that entrepreneurial employees, like John Lasseter, are motivated by the opportunity to transform themselves, transform their organization, and transform the world at large. All right, so let's go through each three. Transformation of self. How am I going to grow as a human being? How am I going to learn and build new skills? Impressive people are learning machines. Right? That's why you guys all showed up here today. You're taking a huge amount of time to show up because you want to learn. You want to get better. Most people don't have anywhere near the self-discipline that you've already demonstrated by being here. So all of you, I know, just because you're in these seats, want to learn. And entrepreneurial employees, the kind of people you need to hire, are obsessed with transforming themselves, growing as a person. Transformation of company. Great people want to be involved in projects that can actually change the trajectory of the organization. They want to have the opportunity to actually make a difference in your company. Transformation of world. As an entrepreneur, as a CEO, as a leader, you need to help connect the dots between what you're doing as an organization and why the world's a better place as a result. Great people want to be involved in something bigger than themselves. Yeah, they want to make some money, but they really want to have the opportunity to make the world a better place, for the most part. And so you need to help provide that opportunity. And we call employees that respond to this promise of transformation the sort of employees that demand a transformational tour of duty. And when you sit down with one of these employees on the first day, you want to talk about how you're going to offer the opportunity for them to transform themselves, really transform the company, and transform the world at large. That's the promise you're making to them. And in exchange for that commitment, you're asking them to commit to you, to do great work, to stick around for a meaningful period of time and not just leave the moment a better opportunity comes, but to stick around and help transform the company over the period of the tour of duty. So next time you're meeting with one of your employees, or next time you're recruiting someone to join your company, or even talking to a co-founder at a small startup, literally print out their LinkedIn profile, because all of you have very detailed LinkedIn profiles, I'm sure. Print out their LinkedIn profile, and literally go down section by section and ask yourself, how is this field going to look different 2 years from now? What skills will your employee be able to list? What experiences? Most importantly, how will their network look differently? In the modern age, the strength of your professional network is arguably your most important competitive asset. If you as a company can help all of your employees grow their own professional networks, that's an incredible offer. How How is their network going to grow? Their network in the industry, not just in your company, in the industry. How is their network going to grow by them working at your company? All of that should get integrated into your tour of duty discussion. Many CEOs, many managers think the only tools in their toolkit are compensation and job title. Right? You're working with an employee, you can give them more money, or you can give them a promotion. But you know what? Your toolkit is a lot bigger than that. In the startup review, we talk about soft assets. Because in today's networked age, your professional network, the skills you have, your personal brand, those things matter most. They matter most for a fulfilling life, but also they're the things that will actually help you make the most money long term. You think about it, if you had to choose between working at McDonald's and getting paid $35,000 a year, or working as Bill Gates' right-hand man and getting paid a little less, $30,000 a year, which is the better career opportunity? Forgo a little bit of money because the learning, the skill development, the network building is so massive. You want to help your employees invest in their soft assets. It costs you almost nothing, but it can be transformative to their careers. And it will help you develop a reputation as a career accelerator, not a career parking lot. So to do all these things, to build trust with your employees, to effectively recruit them, requires that you build trust. And you can't build trust if you're fundamentally lying to each other. Right? If both sides know that it's just unlikely the employee's going to spend the rest of their life at the company, why use a word like family that implies the opposite? At LinkedIn, the SVP of engineering asks prospective candidates, what job do you want to have after you work at LinkedIn? So like, you haven't even joined the company yet. I haven't even made you an offer. But I just have a hunch that it's unlikely you're going to spend the next 30 years of your life working at this company. So what else might you like to do in life? Because the better I understand that, the better we can craft a tour of duty here at LinkedIn that moves you closer to your long-term aspiration. It's an incredible demonstration of honesty. It goes a long way to building trust. And that example reveals the central paradox of this alliance approach to employment in the networked age. Acknowledging that your employees might someday leave your company is actually